Okay, guys, this is the Angryprepper. So, today's video we're going to talk about the Trump ordeal. And what I mean by ordeal, I mean look at everything that just went on this week alone. So let's start with the more pressing, not more pressing issue. He has COVID, so we're going to put that on the back burner for a couple minutes, right? We're not going to talk about that just yet. So, let's start with the debate. The debate was a nightmare. The debate was a fucking nightmare. It was by far the worst debate in the history of America. That debate made America look bad. Now, Americans will argue that Obama made us look bad, and Trump makes us look bad, and Bill Clinton, so on and so forth. But that debate was a laughingstock of the United States. That debate made us look like shit, hands down. People were watching that debate in other countries, and their mouths probably hit the floor. They were probably laughing at us and everything in between. We look like assholes now because of those two fucking jerk-offs. Now, President Trump and Joe Biden are both jerk-offs. Period. That was, how else do I say that? It was just a disappointing, embarrassing debate. It was horrendous. We have to talk about why it was horrendous. And it was because it was two children on stage acting like retards. Bottom line. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen two grown men act like fucking children. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing by a long shot. So no one can argue that it was a great debate. No one can argue that anybody won because they both won. And any news media that says Biden won or Trump won, they're both assholes. They're all assholes because neither of them won. They made themselves look worse than the next. That's how bad it was. It wasn't even a draw. It was so embarrassing. We watched this debate. We sit here. Listen, here's the thing. I knew that the debate wasn't going to be anything spectacular. I knew it was going to be embarrassing. I didn't think it was going to be that embarrassing. I knew that, these two guys are going to come out like stupid kids and start smacking each other, throwing mud, whatever fucking kids do, piss on each other, right? And they did just that and then more. You're the president of the United States, the leader of the free world. You should have been acting like a fucking adult. Yes, he was being attacked by the moderator as well. So the moderator, Chris, whatever the fuck his name is, he wasn't fair. That's for sure. Biden kept cutting Trump off. Yes. But because you're the president of the United States, you take the high ground. Period. There's no discussion. There's no debate. There's no, the moderator was attacking him and Biden was attacking him. Who fucking cares? He is the president. He is the adult in the room. And he should have fucking taken the high ground. That's the bottom line. And because Trump is such a hothead, it was hard for him to take that high ground. But I don't want to hear any excuses. There is no excuse for that bullshit. There was no excuse for that horrendous fucking display. So now, let's move on to the next thing. Trump has COVID. Now this is bad because this can be something incredibly bad should he have to transfer power. Now, he's going to transfer power to, not Biden, sorry. He's going to transfer power to Pence. And that's still bad because that means Trump is a lot worse than they're telling us. And I think he's a little more, I think he's bad. I think he's not as good as they're telling us. Just judging on the regiment they put him on, that they put on the CNN, right? They have him on that Rizaval, whatever the fuck, I'll put the name of it right now. They have him on that. They have him on melatonin to help him sleep, aspirin to thin his blood out. And there's a couple, zinc, and then there's a couple other things they had on there that weren't familiar to me. So, that being said, I think he's a lot worse than they're making it out to be. I think that they're trying to say, oh, he's doing good. I don't think he's doing that good if they have him on that cocktail and they have him in the hospital. If he was doing okay, a preventative would have just been keep him in the nest, the White House, and have the nurses and doctors watch him there. But they moved him to a hospital, so either A, they saw something that might be happening, or B, they're being super cautious. I don't believe the super cautious bullshit. I think something else might be going on, and maybe they're trying to get ahead of it and that's why he's there. But if he had mild symptoms and he was doing okay or he's doing great, he shouldn't be there. He should be doing his job at the White House. But nonetheless, it's still bad because the market took a tiny bit of a dip, and then you got Democrats now hoping he dies, right? So they're definitely going to have a protest somewhere in the United States chanting "Die Trump, die," or whatever the fuck these stupid liberal Antifa assholes chant. If he transfers power, then it gets bad. So right now, we shouldn't be panicking. We shouldn't be like, oh my God, Trump has COVID. All right, so what? He has fucking COVID. Big fucking deal. He'll survive. He's a big boy. He might be a lot worse than they're telling us, but he'll survive it. Though there are a couple of factors that people are missing that can turn bad for Trump, and meaning he's under a high stress environment right now. He's a president of the United States. That's a high stress job. We all see what presidents look like going in, and we see what they look like going out. They look like they're fucking ready to pull out every last bit of hair on their body. Then he's campaigning for president. He's dealing with that stress. So stress can be his enemy right now. So he has to be in a more relaxed state. But how could you be in a relaxed state when America's going through what America's going through right now? So that's the one strike against him right now. Well, two strikes is his age and the high stress that he's in. So if he transfers power, we are pretty much screwed, because I don't see people voting for Pence, if that's even a possibility. And therefore, we're screwed, because then Biden's in office for sure. Now, I heard that the Democrats, don't know which one, were hoping Pence gets it. Because if Pence gets COVID and has to transfer power because he gets bad, who gets it next? The Speaker of the House. Who's the Speaker of the House? Pelosi. That piece of shit. So if Pelosi gets the power, transfer power, we're totally fucked. And then, and only then, is when you become extremely concerned. And only then. Now, I think there's two directions this can go in, and one hidden agenda with this whole thing, right? So now the first part is he can get this, overcome it, get better, and use this in his campaign. That's one. Two is he gets really bad, transfers of power, Pence becomes acting president, he gets COVID for some strange reason, he transfers power to the House, Speaker of the House, and then we're fucked. And three, which is a hidden agenda, this is all to push the vaccine. This is my conspiracy theory tingling thing going on right now, because none of it sounds right. A lot of these politicians are all of a sudden getting COVID out of the blue, and some of them were in proximity to Trump and the aide, and some of them weren't even fucking in DC, and they're popping positive. So it seems like more and more people are popping positive. At least mainstream media is pushing, because look at the Titans, right? Pretty much the whole football team is positive with COVID. So it's a little strange that all of this is being pushed pretty goddamn fast. But again, that's the conspiracy theory side of me that does not like to talk about that on this channel, because that's a different realm. But I can't help it with everything that's going on. Nonetheless, this is looking bad if he gets worse. If he doesn't get worse, we're fine, right? It's nothing to panic. It's no fucking, oh my God, this is gonna. Don't. If he gets worse, then be concerned. If Pence gets it after transfer of power, be very concerned. So guys, listen, this is just, it seems like some shit out of a movie. Seems like 24 and Designated Survivor had a baby, and this is the situation we're in. So anyway, guys, this is the Angryprepper. Thank you for watching. You can like and subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter. And other than that, guys, thank you for watching.